Hello, saints. Welcome to the Glory Train. My name is Zinny.
A young minister came here the other day because he submits to me. So we checked the way he spends money. Are you with me? I mean church money. The way he was spending, God kills people that spend money like that. You know me, I say it the way it is, so that when I sleep, I know I'm not owing any man. If I don't wake up again, I'm in heaven. God kills people that spend his money like this. In 2006, when I came to this town, my salary was 330,000. Think of 2006. Think of the value of the naira. I was earning 330,000. Guess where I was staying? I was staying in Wadata among thieves. Every month I took salary, I could pay my house rent every month. So it was 4 times lower than where I should be. I was staying among thieves. I asked one of our pastors to drive that pastor to show him the houses I stayed in this town, so that he will know that our call to ministry is not a call to be a burden on the people that we preach to. So when you think of your life, you think of the people that you are preaching to, you are not called. You are not in his service. They showed him the shanties I stayed in with my golden woman. The shanties. If it rains, rain will manipulate its way through our sitting room, will coordinate it, it will flow out through the kitchen. This man talking to you lived like that for 4 years. The reason why thieves did not visit our house was because we were praying in tongues every night. That was our repellent for thieves. Tongues. Those days I was on television on Saturday, NTA, on Saturday, 6:30 in the morning. So one day I was washing my car. And one guy passed. When he passed, he stopped. He came back. He looked at me. I said, any problem? He said, no problem. He said, you look like someone that preaches on television, but that person can't stay in this area. I said, okay, when you find a person, let me know. I was right in the shanties. Yeah. I married into the shanties. I had money to rent the best house in this town, but I did not come here to compete with anybody. I came here as a missionary. And if you're a missionary like myself, you cut down your personal expenditure so that you can have money to invest in the kingdom of God. That's the life I've lived till today. The reason why I can do that, the reason why money is small in my sight is because God is with me. That's my true wealth. God. I was on my knees when God spoke to me and said, didn't you say you wanted to build a school for your wife? I said, yeah. He said, start. I said, there's no money. He said, start. So I went and liquidated everything I had in the bank. And I gave to the engineer. 11 million couldn't bring the foundation from the ground. 11 million couldn't bring the foundation from the ground. That was where God taught me how to live by faith. That you can build a building without any money. My wife's school was the training I received for this project. Anyone that is working with God will have a history of how God has moved you, how you moved in faith, how you moved in grace, how you moved in power, the things you suffered, your consecration before you were promoted. If you don't have any story, you are a scam.
See, it is my studied opinion that young ministers today need ministerial training. Having a call is not sufficient. You need ministerial training. Generally and ordinarily, the Bible is a proper guide for how to conduct yourself as a minister of the gospel. But seeing as they either don't read the scriptures to that degree or apply these aspects to their ministries, I recommend ministerial training. If you cannot afford to go to a theological seminary to get a divinity degree, you can attend Reverend Gideon and Apostle Arome's theological schools. If you still can't afford those, please get a mentor or a spiritual father you can submit your ministry to so they can steer you aright. In the absence of all of the above, Ogbeni, read books. There are books on how to do ministry, what to do with the church's finances, how to conduct yourself in every regard. Read them. I'll also advise that you closely observe older ministers. You'll find that they don't subscribe to the flashy lifestyles that put a burden on church members. Lastly, I have to ask, what's stopping you from working or perhaps running a business? Instead of using church funds recklessly, please get a side hustle or discipline yourself to live by faith. God bless you for coming to my TED Talk.